Another live stream. That's right. We're doing these again. It's Darrin from the Geek Cave podcast. You can tell because I've got my Geek Cave shirt on. And yeah, this is kind of a random point in the day for us to do one of these, 9:39 a.m. Central Time. But I happen to have the day off work, and this is a period in time where our internet is at less of a demand. So here we are. Hopefully it holds out. We're looking pretty steady right now on our upload speed. So hopefully, we get to give you something fun. So today we are going to be looking at a game on the Xbox Series S and X and PC. It's available on Game Pass. It's called Chorus. It's a space shooter. I'm a big fan of space shooters. So yeah, also wanted to let you know that as we are live, tomorrow, the day after this live stream, we have a new episode of the Geek Cave podcast. It's one of our week 3 editions. We talk about random things on those shows, and we will happen to be talking about Starcom, the toys, Starcom U.S. Space Command. Boy, what a time to be alive the 80s were. So that's exciting. That will be up on your favorite podcast service. And if you happen to be watching this, like the replay on YouTube or whatever, you can find tons of content at geekcavepodcast.com. Coming up later this year, we have our annual Extra Life event. We will be raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. More details on that to come, but if you go to extra-life.org now, you can already find our page. We just don't have any of the details up, but if you want to go ahead and get your donations in, those will count towards the prize drawings that we have at the end of the year. And I can tell you right off the bat, we're going to have a really great prize. One of the great prizes has already come in, and I can't say more than that because I don't want to spoil anything for you. But let's just say, especially if you're a fan of Metroid, you will be pleasantly surprised at that one. All right, let's switch over. Let's do some gameplay, and let's take a look at Chorus, which is available now on the Xbox Series whatever, as well as on Game Pass. And hopefully our upload speed kind of holds out. I'm seeing that we're starting to have a little bit of a drop in speed, but hopefully we can match that so I don't end up having to redo this video, because nobody wants that. I certainly don't. Love the music, by the way. Okay. Sorry, I've not even looked at this, so yeah, that's all fine. Oh, easy. Permadeath? No. All right.
I'm Nara. I wanted peace and safety for people. Chorus. Eternal harmony for everyone. Taught by the great prophet himself. I saw him as the father I never had. He was kind, a healer helping the sick, and a true guiding light. Best pilot, his executioner. My talents and those of other elders were revealed. He taught us to tap into the ether and unleash gifts that lay suppressed inside us. The same powers the menacing faceless harness from inside their void. Nothing was able to stop the power of the circle. Nothing was able to stop me. But then he changed. Something happened, and suddenly no sacrifice was too much. Nimica Prime. A rebellious world refused the harmonious doctrine of chorus. An order was given, One which every elder must follow, even if they disagreed.
Destroy that planet.
I hesitated.
You can refuse, Elder.
But I didn't. I gathered all my anger. And billions died.
So she Jon Stewart / Jean Grey'd that planet.
That day I left the circle. Turned my ship towards the rift. Ready to stop it or die. Keisha died first. Urum soon followed. Awan, my brother in chorus was hit. So I left him behind. I left them all behind. And I fled.
So a nice optimistic start. Hope we get some actual gameplay here.
Time to test that access code.
Transmitting. Now.
You only have a few seconds to get inside before the security system re-engages. Good hunting.
I'm a voice in the shadow.
Come on. Give me something to actually do. Waited a bit. Could have just gone.
How are you doing?
Alright, cool. Now I get to do things.
Relax. I'll bring your AR.
Just bring yourself back. And some nature power cells for the enclave.
Piloting feels simple enough.
They never had a chance.
A raid.
Someone under the cult. They massacred everyone, even the kids.
A circle cleansing doctrine. Thorough. Who betrayed them?
Never found out.
A power cell.
Okay, yeah, just fly into it. Got it.
Perfect. Power clears.
If the circle finds us, I can still charge our right of senses.
Really are like that. How did you like that?
Found my detective vision.
They must never know about to hate me. The lock open. I'm moving on to engineering.
Careful. Automated security could still be active.
Contact.
Okay. I found money. All right.
Might buy me a nice upgrade at the enclave.
Nice shooting. But the section is under lockdown.
How do I get in there?
I'll find a way. Or make one. I can sense the barrier fields.
No, it's behind a wall. Okay, I'm still seeing barrier fields, though. Maybe up and over? Nope. Ah. Nice.
Lockdown, lift. You're amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm amazing. Slowly flying a ship.
An incredible sight. They built her big.
Yes, big, slow. The perfect target. Moving in. I still have space for power cells.
Are you okay, Nora?
It's nothing, sir. Just remembering something. The pain still there. Deep. So the art arc, it transported jump gates.
Yes. Crossed space. Wave. Engineers, pioneers. Their families. All looking for a new beginning.
Long journey just to die.
Oh.
I've retrieved almost all the cells.
Someone's firing at me.
Sad. You okay?
I knew what had happened. Those people, the dreams, plans, all dead.
Excuse me. Hate when you have to sneeze. That's how you know that this is live and this is not a professionally edited video in any way. Because real professionals don't sneeze. Alright, one more.
Sav, all power cells collected.
They're all dead.
Their blood on your hands. Some cult leaders.
You're right. I guess. Get out of there. Come on, Tara.
What are you hiding?
Is there anything left? Is that a turret, or is that something I can collect? Nope. Yeah, it's a turret.
Memory. Here. My right. Could reveal them.
Open fire!
Heavy contact. Engaging boost. I have company, Sav. Pirate crows.
Get out of there. Drop the cargo if you must. Okay, Captain. Hand over your cargo and maybe we'll let you go.
You don't know.
As always, if you slow down, you can make tighter turns, but it's really hard to kind of keep up with your enemies if you're doing that. There we go.
I'm in the clear. They're dead now. It was their choice. I didn't want them to follow me to the enclave.
Understood. It was the right call.
I can hear voices inside my head. No matter what you could not escape psychics.
Hull breach! Evacuating section!
Where's Ira? Is she with you? I won't leave without my baby. Gave them a choice to join. Before I choose for them.
I mean, the ship controls are good. Combat's good.
Maybe I can still sense.
Now, see, when they say something like that, maybe I can still sense something. That, you know, makes me think, okay, what did I miss? But we're just going to keep going forward.
Sav, the cargo is secured and all power cells stable. I'm heading back to the enclave.
Good job, Nara.
Thank you. Good.
Ah, good old warp speed.
Nara, I was thinking. All these years, I've never seen you afraid of anything. And the way you fight, precise, deadly. You could earn a fortune anywhere else.
I'm not leaving Stega.
Good. But things here might change.
You're expecting trouble.
Just come talk.
I'll see about that.
Wonder if that is dangerous to fly through. Let's find out. Nope, it's just pretty.
Hey, Scavenger Nara. I can use some help.
Understood.
Nara, you came.
I'm listening.
It's a quick delivery, but I feel safer if someone like you can watch my back and handle things.
Sounds like trouble.
I'll pay you.
All right. Where to?
Samage out. It's not that far.
Azan. Didn't you work at the enclave?
Yeah. Fixed that ship a few times. But I left after. Well. I still owe Sav. I've got my own workshop now. Business is good, but some credits. The damn game was rigged.
And now you owe the pirates.
I'll pay 'em. right after this delivery.
Sure, sure.
I see.
I mentioned it in the latest Week 3 podcast, but I love things related to space and science fiction and stuff like that, so a game like Chorus is kind of right up my alley.
We're here. Right, drop off my goods fast.
Huzzah! Finally found you.
I have your credits. Almost. I just need to...
That story's growing old. Hey now.
Nara, can you maybe...
Okay. I'll cover your debt.
Fine. We'll see you, Zan. Always welcome to join us for another game.
Thanks, Nara.
You owe me now.
I know. My cargo's still in the enclave. It's yours. Follow me.
Aw, man, I was hoping I'd get to, like, shoot that guy. Things overheard in video games that you wouldn't normally say in public.
Let's use the acceleration gates to the enclave.
Right. You shouldn't stay out in the open.
We made it. Here. It's what you covered. Plus my cut for the delivery job.
Thanks.
Oh, that's not bad.
If I repay Sav, I might get my old job back.
Maybe.
If he decides to trust you again. The Enclave. You call them alive themselves. Maybe one day.
Sam, I'm coming in. Your Najuu power cells are all safe.
And your landing bay is ready. I'll let security secure their cargoes here.
What's the real story? Why those energy cells, Sav?
We've had a lot more refugees lately. Things are shaking up back in cold space.
You're preparing for a cult attack.
Could be nothing. Keep this between us.
All right, I think that's a good place for us to stop. We've had some fun kind of encountering and experiencing the early parts of Chorus. It's definitely going to keep playing, don't get me wrong. But, I just wanted to kind of get us out there, see what we have to see. We experienced a little bit of combat. We experienced a little bit of an escort mission. But you know what? I mean, grand scheme of things, I like what I've seen so far. We've only put 24 minutes into it, so it could completely disappoint me. But I like to use the rule of thumb that if it grabs me within the first 30 minutes, I think I'm going to have a good time. Some games take a lot longer to warm up, and I do eventually have a good time. Hello, Final Fantasy X. I did warm up to it. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm going to keep playing Chorus, but I also know that I've got a bit of a couple things here to do at the cave, so I'm going to have to wrap this one up a bit short. But if you liked what you saw, please feel free to visit geekcavepodcast.com. We've got loads of videos and news and podcasts and links to our social medias there. And if you're watching this replay on YouTube, same thing applies. You can find all the details at geekcavepodcast.com for all of our stuff that we're doing. And we try to play a game once a week. We try to do a Geek Cave Plays once a week, just about like the first 30 minutes of a game, that kind of thing. Most recently, we also did Dick Tracy for the NES. That's going to be a game that we'll review in full coming up in our April podcast, as we are doing a year of NES titles. And I've got a few things in the works. Baseball season's coming up, so maybe we'll dig out Mario Baseball on the GameCube, see if that still holds up. There's a few I'm looking right now on my shelf that I know we haven't done a video for yet that I would like to do a video for. X-Men Legends 2 is one of those. So we've got plenty of content on the way for you, and I hope that you guys hang out with us, as it looks like we have finally figured out live streaming reliably in our current location. I will say that in a couple of years, we're going to be in a more stable internet-wise location. So hopefully that kind of balances out as well. But until then, I'm Darrin, and of course, check out the Geek Cave podcast on your favorite podcast services. I'll see you next week with another Geek Cave Plays. And remember, everyone's a geek for something.